What should companies, B2B companies out there be looking for in terms of a partner out there?
So I think a lot of people make the classic mistake of just going after large followings. So they see, if this channel's got 100,000 subscribers on YouTube,
Okay.
or person's got 50,000 followers on LinkedIn, and they may even have good engagement numbers. But there's a lot of things you can look out for.
This is Dustin Howes with Affiliate Nerd Out. Welcome to the Nerdatorium.
Hey folks, welcome to Affiliate Nerd Out SaaS Review Edition. I'm your host, Dustin House, spreading that good word about affiliate marketing. Today, my guest, Sam from Toksta. Welcome to the Nerdatorium, sir.
Thank you, Dustin. Thanks so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
Awesome. I've had very limited knowledge about Toksta and what you guys do, but you came and approached me months ago and we talked. It was a little early, and then you made some incredible steps forward on building a B2B SaaS creator stack that looks really awesome, and I'm really interested in talking about it and seeing more about it today. So why don't you start off with telling us who you are and what you guys do?
Yeah, so we reached out to you back, I think, a few months ago. We were just in a pilot phase. So what we do mainly is we work with in-house influencer marketing teams. So, teams that work within SaaS companies that work on all the partnerships and influencer programs. And that's a growing trend in these sort of B2B SaaS companies. We also work with agencies that run influencer campaigns. So they may run campaigns for multiple clients and they need to source creators in the B2B space.
Mhm.
So we help them do that basically with data, with useful data to try and really drill down into the types of creators they're looking for.
Fantastic. And today we're talking about SaaS creator stacks, and Toksta has to be put together this fabulous tool to help out B2B companies identify those potential partners. So, Sam, what are you seeing as some of the main pain points that Toksta is solving for these companies?
Yeah, so we just wrapped up our pilot program a couple of weeks back, and I spoke to a number of teams who are working within this space. And the main thing that kept coming up is just finding the right people. So, that could be, do they have the audience we're looking for? Are they in the right countries? Do they create the exact type of content that we need around the topics and the very niche subject matter? Because you can imagine, a lot of software companies, they do something very specific and they need to find very specific types of creators, which is a real pain because it requires a huge amount of manual vetting, essentially.
Okay, gotcha. I agree. I've been working on this project for Inflection. Finding influencers in the B2B space can be daunting, to say the least, and finding guys that are talking about the right kind of content that we're looking to partner up with is a difficult process. And what should companies, B2B companies out there be looking for in terms of a partner out there?
So I think a lot of people make the classic mistake of just going after large followings. So they see, if this channel's got 100,000 subscribers on YouTube,
Okay.
or person's got 50,000 followers on LinkedIn, and they may even have good engagement numbers. But there's a lot of things you can look out for because it's very easy to kind of buy followers, buy engagement,
Sure.
and so it's super important to be able to know like if somebody's genuine. And we really focus on like the person's audience. So who's in the audience, and are they actually the ICP that you're trying to reach? So yeah, the most common mistake I'd definitely say is just going after the numbers, looking at numbers only and not digging deeper.
Great. And how do you guys go deeper? What are you guys showing are the B2B companies that you're working with that can change that attitude?
So we've automated a lot of the kind of manual work
Okay.
that teams do. So a normal process might be you get a list of creators, and then just based on keyword searches, right? So you might search on YouTube or on LinkedIn, and you might find a bunch of profiles. And then the next step comes, which is going through one by one, reading the posts, seeing the videos, seeing the engagement on the videos, seeing who's commenting, which companies they're at, and that can be a week or two of work, of laborious work, right? So we focus heavily on just utilizing AI now. Now AI is becoming a huge thing. The tools are getting incredible. So we use that to kind of do that at scale for you. So it's kind of like agentic workflows where you just, you can either upload a list of your own people that you found, or you can use our tool to find the people in the first place, and then you can send agents off to go and research those people in depth and get
Okay.
back match scores and things like that.
Oh, that's awesome. And what kind of platforms are we looking at when it comes to B2B influencers?
Yeah, so I think the thing I've noticed is a lot of people are looking for LinkedIn, right? So
Yeah.
that's definitely the trending platform right now. People are
Great.
looking to partner with people who post on LinkedIn and have a good audience, because obviously it's a super targeted place, and you can get a lot of data on people, so job titles and really
Yeah.
rich data. YouTube as well, but YouTube's a lot harder because you can see someone's comment, but you don't know much about them. YouTube doesn't have much data on profiles, audience profiles, basically. But those two are the ones we focused on. We're early days, but people definitely want other platforms, things like Substack, things like TikTok, Instagram, obviously. So yeah, we're going to expand, but we just thought, there's so much room to grow just within these channels. We've started focusing on these two at first.
Absolutely, and I think that's super smart. There are plenty of tools out there that can find YouTubers, but not enough, in my opinion, finding LinkedIn influencers out there, and that's my bread and butter. I've got nearly 18,000 followers at this point. I don't know what to do with those yet, and I want more tools to find me as an influencer for these B2B brands, because I want to do more highlights, just like this one we're doing today. So with that, let's jump into a quick Toksta demo and show us what your tool has here.
Influencers that actually match your criteria, verify that they produce the right content, and confirm they get the engagement needed to move the needle. It all starts with campaign creation. Campaigns let you define exactly what you're looking for in an influencer. Let's use Toksta's AI agent to create one. First, give your campaign a name. In this case, we're creating a campaign to find influencers for MailChimp. Next, choose the platform we're focusing on, LinkedIn. Then select the countries or regions we want creators in. Now the most important part, keywords and topics. These are the topics we want our influencer partners to already be creating strong content about. Type one in, and the assistant will suggest related topics. Once that's set, we define our target audience. This is our ICP, the people we want to reach through these creators. Great, our campaign is ready. Now let's run a search using this criteria. Toksta runs a smart search across its influencer database to find creators who mention these topics in their profiles. Awesome. We found 413 potential matches. Let's take a look. In the Browse Creators view, we get a quick overview of the basics: name, bio, company, location, and more. We can click into individual profiles to learn more, like Luke's here. But browsing hundreds of profiles manually isn't scalable. This is where Creator Match comes in. Creator Match reviews every profile from your search and assesses how well each one fits the MailChimp campaign criteria. It's a huge time saver. Once complete, the list is narrowed down to 155 creators, with the top 10 best fits highlighted. Now let's go deeper. Most influencer teams have strict performance requirements, like minimum engagement or comments per post. That's where Enrichment comes in. We'll select all 155 creators and enrich them to generate custom performance metrics. This kicks off a background agent that analyzes recent posts and calculates real engagement data in real time. Now we can see posts per month, reactions per post, comments per post, shares per post, and engagement rate. For MailChimp, we only want creators averaging at least 15 reactions and 5 comments per post. Let's apply those filters. Perfect. We're now down to 44 high-match creators. Next, we want to confirm that their content actually aligns with the email marketing topics we set earlier. We'll run a content match on these 44 creators. This agent analyzes their posts and assigns a content match score based on how closely their content matches the campaign topics. Now we can clearly see who is actively posting about what we care about. Higher scores mean a better fit. Let's open the content match report for Justine. Here we can see her content formats that 70% of her posts align with our email marketing topics, and we can even review example posts manually. That's a strong match. We'll save creators with medium and high content scores to a list for later. From this search, we've identified 21 strong MailChimp candidates. Finally, we export the list as a CSV to upload into a CRM or outreach tool. And that's the power of Toksta. What used to take weeks now takes under 20 minutes.
And thanks for that demo. So, what do affiliate managers? Looks like you're saving them a lot of time in finding the right partners, and not just affiliate managers, but any kind of partnership manager at a company. What do you guys think your biggest time save is utilizing this tool?
So I think there's quite a few things that you can save time with in the tool. Definitely vetting, as I've already spoken about.
Yep.
So you can do the whole vetting process from stage one all the way through to, having a final list of maybe 10 that you really want to target, right? So you can start big and narrow it down through using these tools that we have, the agents. So we have one called Content Match and one called Audience Match. So the system's all kind of designed around your campaign.
Okay.
So you add a campaign, and in that campaign you can put very in-depth criteria of what you're looking for. So your topics, your countries, the platforms, the content styles. So it could be like people that make carousels or people that do link videos on LinkedIn. And then also you could even add like job titles of engagers of these people, right? So you can go that far deep. And then we use that data to search across our database. We have around 25,000 LinkedIn profiles and around 4,500 YouTube accounts on there. And bear in mind, that sounds small, but these are all B2B SaaS, and it's that niche, right? We don't add any old people to the databases. It's pre-vetted. So yeah, those tools really can speed up the workflow, basically.
Okay, gotcha. I find it's very hard to find a tool that has followers on LinkedIn. Have you guys cracked that code?
Yeah, we have followers. So yeah, we have a bunch of metrics. So you can look at followers, connections, then you can enrich profiles live. So you can click on you'll have seen it in the demo, but you can click on enrich and basically get live metrics. So things like posts per month, average reactions per post, average shares per post, posts per month. So you can really figure out, does this person post enough? Are they getting enough engagement to move the needle and things like that?
Well, it has been extremely helpful in my journey finding inflection partners. Really appreciate it. And thanks for your time today here, Sam. There's going to be a link below to Toksta. I am an affiliate, so come and use my affiliate link and come help my content making habits here, please. Sam, appreciate your time. Thanks for being with us today, man.
Thank you so much, Dustin. Speak soon.
Okay, take care, folks. Keep on recruiting.
Bye-bye.
Listening to Affiliate Nerd Out.